everyone. Welcome to the tambourine. This drum is amazing. Yeah, I gotta play this drum coming up here. And what's interesting about this stick is that it's plastic. And so you can play this stick. This is the insight from this. If you play like this, there's no flex in the stick, but here there is, you see? And you don't have to squeeze the stick to get that. So this is like no flexion of the stick. This is like, with plastic. And then with just a little more motion, you get that, okay? Now that's really important because it keeps the stick controlled on the drum head. I can play it without flexing the stick. But when you have this flex going on, so you can do a lot of stuff. Threes. Stuff like that. Sorry if my voice dropped out. But the whole point is that the difference between this and this. So where my brain's at now, oh, hang on, well, let's go for a walk. I put my drum pad away, but the whole point of this, though, is the distinction between, here we are at the table. So if I'm playing the first way without flexing the stick, but to create the same sensation of that flexing of the stick, first of all, requires a little bit of that motion, right? Because you can't really just do it here. You can do it if you're pressing, but in order to get that flexing, imagine this is flexing, right? So you get this, and I had this going on the timpani tonight when I was practicing, and it's that to have both of those. So this one's more like in this fulcrum here, and then when you do the flexing kind of motion, it's almost like more of your hand goes into the stroke, into the drum. So I think you could probably hear the difference between those two. And that is what we usually refer to as touch. And it's wonderful because it doesn't really require you to do much. And then look, if I do more of the French grip thing and involve this, look how that sounds. So we got this. Then flexing the stick. This. My goodness, that's quite a few options. And if all you do is the turning motion like this, or the finger motion like this, or the blah, 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 well, you might be missing out on a wellspring of sounds that literally just require you to turn your hand or blah, 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 blah. But this is why I think it's good to seek out lots of information, because like the rhythm, the tambourine, like I've heard which is great. Awesome. But if the notes, one of my mestres, Ailton, he said no, not bakata or bakata, but he wanted bakaraka 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 ba. So bakaraka might be good. Bakaraka 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 bakaraka. So it allows you still to go bakaraka, because if you just want baka 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 or taka 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 taka, you need 4. Bakaraka. Bakaraka, 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 ba. So let's go back to the drum just for 2 seconds here. This might be the shortest drumming with Dylan ever. Bakaraka, 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 ba. That sounds about right. Bakaraka, bakaraka. Takichika might be more bakaraka, 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 bakaraka. Bakaraka, bakaraka. Bakaraka, bakaraka. So, anyway. Yeah. So even if you don't learn how to play the tamborin and you don't invest in that at all, maybe you could get yourself a stick that flexes like this and start with just that, how to keep that, and then how to get that. And combined with a little bit of rebound, you might get more tone out of the drum than you ever thought possible. Okay, goodbye.